The NEMA should work through the local governments. Just tell the Muruka chief, if you find anybody in the swamp, we shall go for you.
Lack of awareness about environmental laws seem to be the root cause of the increasing encroachment and destruction of protected natural resources. Currently, there is an ongoing eviction of residents who have been staying in Lubigi wetland. Some residents claim land ownership and others have been paying nominal rent fee wusule. But what does the law say?
God NEMA could have erased your structures from the swamp. It does not mean that NEMA owns. So you may retain your ownership rights of that plot, but you have to utilize it in a way that is in consonance with the nature of the space that you own.
To conserve the environment and its ecosystem, Uganda established the National Environment Management Act of 2009, which led to the creation of the National Environment Management Authority NEMA. Despite the act, issues of wetland encroachment and eviction persist.
There is a ministry, a lying ministry, and there is an authority and the responsible authorities. They have to be sensitizing people, disseminate information about this. When I say that what is a swamp, what is a fully protected swamp, what is partially protected, what is protected by the community, all this is supposed to be done by NEMA and the authority.
Under Section 5 of the National Environment Management Act, NEMA is mandated to manage the environment, coordinate, and supervise all environmental activities.
Then for those that are, let's say, these are protected areas, they are government properties, you're not even allowed to set foot onto it. You're supposed to let nature take its course, and NEMA has to protect that. So where government owns and everything, you're not even supposed to set foot on that piece of land. Just let it be.
Section 37, subsection 3 of the Act states that the authority, in consultation with the lead agents and the District Environment Committee, shall declare any wetland to be a protected wetland, thereby excluding or limiting human activities.
NEMA always tells us it's a swamp. Even the president says, you see, this is a swamp, why do you go there? But not every swamp is protected in this country, and not all swamps are protected at the same level. So that's where NEMA has to align. And these, even NEMA declares that this swamp is fully or partially, they have to gazette and let people know that this area is fully protected, partially or protected by the community.
Following evictions in the Lubigi wetland, many have lost property, raising a question about compensation.
So here, the question of compensation may not be as straightforward as it is for other property rights. What makes these protected environments different from the rest is that instead of prior compensation, you might be again dragged to court, because what you're doing might be again an offense punishable under law.
As the evictions in Lubigi wetland continue, encroachment on wetlands across the country persists.
So we have to be proactive, and then also NEMA has to be proactive in educating us, because some people may ask the benefits of this, but we can see climate change is real. Climate change is happening. This is what NEMA has to be telling us. What are we losing? And this is not only in Uganda. What we do here affects people miles away, and what we do right also puts positive points in livelihoods far beyond this country.
Deborah Namamonde, UBC News.